Hey guys, so I know it's been a minute since I made a video, but I'm back. I just thought I would make this today because I am currently packing for a trip I'm going on Friday. I'm going to Laos and Thailand, and I'm so excited. I'm working with a really awesome nonprofit elephant sanctuary in Laos called Mandalao, and I'm doing some photo and social media stuff for them. So if you love elephants and you love saving the environment, be sure to follow me on Instagram at blackprints because there will be some really awesome stuff going up this week, and I'm so excited. I thought I would show you guys kind of what I pack in my travel camera bag and like what goes with me on a trip. I'm packing super efficiently for this trip because I'm literally just taking my camera backpack and a carry-on suitcase because I have like 5 connections and I didn't want to deal with the check bag, and I hate taking Pelicans. So I'm really doing this. And this isn't gonna be like some crazy exhaustive list of like, here's all 16 of my cameras and all like 27 of my lenses. I know a lot of like what's in my camera videos on YouTube are like that, but number one, I don't have and you don't need that much gear. And number two, I'm just gonna keep it simple. This is what I'm taking with me. So let's get into it. So firstly, this is my bag. This is my camera backpack. She's so beautiful. It's the Owner Bags Camps Bay backpack, and I got it in the black nylon. Honestly, they gifted me this like 2 years ago, and it still looks brand new, and I have put it through so much shit. Like, this bag is amazing. I highly recommend this. I think it retails at like 400 bucks, but super, super worth it. I literally take this everywhere with me, and I travel a lot, and it's the best. So, just like a brief walkthrough of this bag. When you open it, you open the front compartment actually, and there's like a pocket in here too. But you open this part and it's all like padded, but the Velcro padding is like removable and movable around. So I think it comes with more pads than this. I think I took some out, but this is like the configuration I usually have it in. Like one big compartment on this side, my camera goes in this like little compartment right here, and then I usually have like an extra lens and my hard drives kind of like wedged into the top one, just because it keeps them from moving around too much and it's more protected with this like front thing. And then in this top part, it's kind of like flat on the bottom. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like a compartment on top of what's in there, if that makes sense. So I put like my wallet, headphones, things I need to reach really easily in here, and then my laptop in this like back like laptop sleeve thing. It's really, really efficient for travel. It does fit under all of the seats on any airline. And this folds down and these clip in here so no one can steal your shit. This bag, amazing. Owner Bags. The main camera and lens that I usually take with me when I'm traveling is my Canon 5D Mark IV and my Sigma 35mm 1.4. They're just like the most versatile lens and camera body that I have. Works for everything, whether I'm shooting portraits, shooting concerts, shooting wildlife, shooting whatever. I don't know how I end up shooting like all these different genres of things, but the Sigma 35 1.4 works for this. Canon 5D Mark IV is also amazing for this. They're what I'm filming on right now, so I don't have them in my hands, but I will show you a clip of what those both look like right here. And you'll probably notice that my Sigma has some dents in it. She's been dropped a couple times, but you know, she still works, and she's been through a lot, and she's just doing her best. But yeah, if you guys want to see photos I've taken with those, you can click the link to my portfolio that's going to be in the description of this video, and most of those are taken on the Sigma 35. For like size reference, this is my Canon 60 and this is my Canon 20mm lens. And I usually use my 20mm for video stuff, so I will be taking this lens with me on the trip. And then this is just like the 60 with a battery grip. I also have a battery grip for my 5D Mark IV, but I don't know if I'm going to take it with me on this trip just because it does take up a lot of extra space. So that's one way to kind of cut down on bulkiness in your camera bag, is to just take a couple extra batteries with you rather than the whole battery grip. It's less heavy, you know, it makes a little more sense for traveling, but up to you. 20mm is a super wide lens. I believe it's a 2.8. So it's really good for video. It's super basic, but it does the job. It's like a really clean, sharp lens as well. So highly recommend that. Other lens I plan on taking with me is my Nikon 85mm. This is manual focus, but it's a 1.8 and it's really beautiful. And since I'm gonna be shooting elephants and like a lot of like distant stuff, I'm taking an 85 with me. The film camera I will be taking with me is my Kodak S300MD. It's just a little point and shoot Kodak, but honestly, some of my best film photos come from this camera and I don't really know why. It's my dad's camera from the 90s actually, and the flash still works, hasn't burned out. I put new batteries in it and it's literally like good as new. So this is great, and I will be taking this with some Portra 400. That's my favorite film right now. I like Portra 800 as well, and I like Portra 160, but I think for this trip with all the greens and stuff in the jungle, Portra 400 is what I'm gonna go for. Also, I'm not taking this on the trip just because I'm not gonna be doing a lot of like nighttime photo stuff, but my external flash that I use is this Polaroid one. I don't know the exact name or like number of it. I've had it for like 2 years. It retails at about $100. It's amazing. Like, this flash is so good. It doesn't even require like that frequent a battery replacement, which is awesome. But I use this for a lot of stuff. If you guys go on my website, anything taken with an external flash would be with this one, with the diffuser on it, of course. I will try and find a link to this on Amazon and link that down below for you guys because it literally is the best external flash. I also have this little like coin purse thing that I keep all my SD cards in. So I use the SanDisk 64 gig Extreme Pro because these are the only ones, the black ones and the gold ones are the only ones that you can put in the 5D Mark IV and shoot in RAW without a delay, which is super important to consider because I usually shoot concerts and like fast moving like action movement stuff. So yeah, you need these if you want to shoot in RAW without a delay on the Mark IV. They're great. I usually use 64 gig. I have a couple 128, I have a couple 32, but 64 is usually what I need to get me through like a day of shooting and not have to switch cards. So yeah, SanDisk, they never let me down. Also on this trip, I will be taking my external hard drives because this is what I store my photos on, and my Lightroom catalogs are all on here. So I use the WD, what are they called? The My Passport for Mac. These are great. Just make sure you get the ones that are specifically for the computer you use. So I get the ones that are for Mac. Don't get the ones that are for PC if you have a Apple laptop, because they say you can convert them and so they'll work on a Mac, but that just like has never worked for me and takes freaking forever. But they are super reliable, pretty durable. I've dropped them a couple times and thank God nothing's happened. But yeah, these are great. I get the 2 terabyte ones. Usually those last me like 4 or 5 months. So I'll be taking these 2 because I'm finishing up this one and starting to transfer stuff onto this one. I literally have to put stickers on them because I can't tell them apart because I always buy the exact same hard drive. So this is the Polaroid I use. It's the Fuji Instax Wide 300. I like this a lot better than the Instax Mini just because like the prints are bigger. It's more like Polaroid size, but like it's Fuji, so it's not like the Polaroid price, which is great. I love, love, love this camera, and they have it in this kind of like vintagey look. They also have a like full black one and a full white one. I don't know 100% if I'm going to take this on the trip just because I have my film camera already, and this is kind of bulky, so if you don't have a lot of room to just pack whatever, if you're not taking like a Pelican or something, I would maybe leave out the Instax, but I don't know. If I can fit it in my bag, I'm definitely going to take it. So I also always have an extra Canon battery charger and a extra battery or 2 with me. You just need these. It's common sense, especially when I'm not using my battery grip. I'll take like 2 or 3 extra batteries. When I am using my battery grip, usually I'll just charge both of the batteries in there every single night and just take the charger with me. But yeah, so these will be going in my bag. I also always have a external battery charger for my phone. I'll probably take 2 or 3 on this trip, honestly, just because I'm not sure how often I'm going to be able to charge all of them. So this one is Belkin. I love it, really reliable. It holds like 3 phones worth of charges on it. So this lasts for a while once it's fully charged. I have all my stickers on there so everyone knows it's fine. I literally put stickers on everything. I think that's like a problem. It's fine. Also, one last like fun thing that every photographer should have in their bag, I think, is I have an iPhone tripod and an iPhone remote. so I can like set this up somewhere. The legs are like bendy, so you can like wrap them around shit. But yeah, if you're ever trying to like film a video or take photos, you know, where you don't have a friend to do it, these really do the job. These actually come as a set, and I got them for like 15 bucks on Amazon. I will try and find a link and link those down below. But yeah, they're just great. It connects to your phone with Bluetooth. It's super easy, and it never runs out of battery. I've literally had this forever, and it has never run out of battery. I also always have headphones with me, and they're always like a tangled mess. These are just the Apple ones, standard. I have Beats, I have Bose headphones, but honestly those are so like chunky and take up a lot of room, and on a trip like this where I'm trying to pack like super compact and efficiently, I just don't have the space for big headphones. So I'm just gonna take these Apple earbuds or a pair of my Bluetooth ones, the Studio Sweden headphones. My MacBook, love her, can't live without her. This is my life. I have the 15-inch or 13-inch MacBook Pro. It's from like a year or two ago. It's not the fancy one with the touch bar, but yeah, it fits perfectly into my camera bag, and this is like the last main thing I have in there for all my tech stuff. So also, when I'm traveling, I try and take a smaller bag with me, just because like sometimes you just wanna not be a photographer for a minute and just like be a tourist and like live your life. So this is the Ysl Camera Bag, which is really funny that it's called that because it literally fits everything except my camera. But in here, I just keep my like day-to-day like essential stuff. I have sunglasses, I have my wallet, which is just the small Gucci card holder, just because I like having as small of a wallet as possible, especially when traveling, because I'm like, I don't have time for that big shit. Then I also just have this little, makeup bag from Le Sportsac, just like one of their like classic small bags. And in here I just keep like lip gloss, I have some Diva Curl hair gel because my hair needs this for touch-ups during the day. Coconutbalm.com from Glossier, the Le Labo hand cream, and some Dayquil and some NyQuil, because you never know what's gonna happen. And I also just have like the little secret Freshies. It's like a mini deodorant. It's so cute, and I've never used this before, but I'm really excited to take it on this trip. It's like the perfect size. So all of that fits into this little YSL bag, and then it fits into my camera bag, which is awesome. So I travel with this in my backpack like while I'm on flights and stuff, and then once I'm at a hotel, I'll decide like which bag I need for the day and just kind of go from there. But yeah, that is what I am packing to take with me on this trip. I hope this like helped some of you guys learn how to like pack your camera bags more efficiently. You don't need to take all the gear you've ever owned in your life. Just remember like camera charger, laptop charger, phone charger, and then like any lenses and like whatever else you need. Yeah, so I'm super excited for this trip. Honestly, I think it's gonna be such a great experience. I'm like a little scared because they told me there's gonna be snakes at the elephant sanctuary, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, if you guys go follow me on Instagram at blackprints, I will be posting all the stuff from this trip. I'm also gonna be vlogging this trip, so I'm super excited. So if you've made it all the way through this video, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.